Imagine stumbling upon ancient clues that shatter our image of dinosaurs as mere land-bound giants, revealing them as clumsy swimmers struggling in prehistoric waters. This mind-blowing discovery from Bolivia's highlands isn't just a fun fact, it's a gateway to rethinking how these creatures lived and moved millions of years ago. But here's where it gets controversial. What if these tracks suggest dinosaurs weren't always the dominant predators we picture? Stick around, because the story of these fossil footprints is packed with surprises that could change how you see the dinosaur world forever. Diving into the mystery, Bolivia's dinosaur footprints. Published, December 9, 2025, 7:31 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, CBS AP. For centuries, local legends in Bolivia painted a terrifying picture of colossal, three-toed footprints etched into the rocky highlands of the central region. Folklore whispered of supernatural beasts so powerful they could claw into solid stone, sparking awe and fear in the hearts of villagers, especially the young ones. Then, in the 1960s, scientists stepped in and turned myth into science. They identified these enigmatic marks as the imprints of enormous, bipedal dinosaurs, specifically, theropods, that roamed and splashed through ancient waterways around 60 million years ago. This site, now part of Toro Toro village and a beloved national park in the Bolivian Andes, became a hotspot for paleontological wonders. Fast forward to today, and a dedicated team of paleontologists, primarily from California's Loma Linda University, has uncovered and analyzed an astonishing 16,600 such footprints from theropods, the group that includes the iconic Tyrannosaurus rex. Think of theropods as the agile, often carnivorous dinosaurs that stood on two legs, with sharp claws and a reputation for speed, much like modern birds' ancient ancestors. Their 6-year study, involving regular field trips and meticulous documentation, was published last Wednesday in the reputable journal PLOS One, available at https://journals.plozone/article?ID =10.1371/journal.pwn.0335973. And here's the part most people miss. This finding sets a global record for the sheer volume of theropod tracks in one location. There's no other spot on Earth boasting such an overwhelming collection of theropod footprints, explained Roberto Biaggi, one of the study's co-authors, led by Spanish paleontologist Raúl Esperanti. This site in Toro Toro holds multiple world records for these discoveries. Beyond footprints, uncovering dinosaur behavior and swimming struggles. These tracks aren't just random scratches. They offer a vivid record of dinosaur activities, including their rather ungainly efforts to navigate water. According to the research, the dinosaurs left an additional 1,378 traces by clawing into soft, muddy lakebed sediment during swimming attempts. For beginners curious about this, imagine a theropod like a smaller T-Rex awkwardly paddling in a shallow lake, its claws digging in as it pushes forward, much like a dog trying to swim for the first time. The researchers highlight one particularly impressive swim trackway stretching over 130 meters, which remains the longest exposed example of its kind globally, as noted in their PLOS One paper. What preserved these treasures? Rising water levels sealed the tracks in mud before erosion could erase them, safeguarding them for eons. The quality of preservation for many of these tracks is outstanding, remarked Richard Butler, a paleontologist from the University of Birmingham not involved in the project. He added that, to his knowledge, the abundance of footprints and trackways here is unprecedented. This provides an extraordinary glimpse into dinosaur life and habits during the late Cretaceous period, Butler continued. For context, the Cretaceous ended about 66 million years ago, with a catastrophic asteroid impact that wiped out the dinosaurs, and roughly 75% of all species, marking a pivotal moment in Earth's history. Preservation challenges. Human impact on ancient tracks. As remarkable as their survival sounds, these footprints now face modern threats. Over the years, farmers have used the plateau areas to thresh crops like corn and wheat, unintentionally damaging the sites. Quarry workers blasting for limestone have further disrupted the rock layers without regard for the formations. Just 2 years ago, highway construction crews tunneling through hillsides came perilously close to obliterating a key track location before the national park authorities intervened. And this is where controversy brews. Could these human activities be erasing irreplaceable history, or do they highlight a necessary balance between progress and preservation? It's a debate worth pondering. After all, these tracks are finite treasures from the past. Interestingly, experts point out the area's surprising lack of dinosaur bones, teeth, or eggs, unlike richer sites in places like Argentina's Patagonia or Brazil's Campania. While human interference might play a role, natural factors could also explain it. The research team suggests that the track's distribution and the uniform sediment layer indicate dinosaurs weren't permanent residents of what is now Bolivia. Instead, they likely followed an ancient coastal superhighway from southern Peru through to northwest Argentina, a migration route along prehistoric shores where land and sea met. The footprints vary widely in size, showing everything from massive beasts about 10 meters, 33 feet, tall to tiny ones just 32 centimeters, about 1 foot, at the hip, roughly the size of a large chicken. This suggests herd behavior, with giants and minis moving together. As Anthony Remilio, a paleontologist from Australia's University of Queensland who wasn't part of the study, put it, footprints unveil behaviors that fossils alone can't. From these imprints, scientists can deduce when dinosaurs ambled leisurely, sprinted, paused, or pivoted, painting a picture of daily life that's both fascinating and relatable. The enigma: why did so many dinosaurs gather here? Yet, the big question lingers: why did hordes of dinosaurs converge on this windswept plateau? Remilio speculates they might have been drawn to a vast, ancient freshwater lake, enjoying its muddy shores. Biaggi offers another angle: perhaps they were fleeing danger or seeking new habitats. Whatever the reason, it's a mystery that keeps paleontologists intrigued. And here's the controversial twist: what if these gatherings reveal dinosaurs as more social and migratory than we thought, challenging the stereotype of solitary predators? Research at this site is far from over. I expect discoveries to continue, uncovering even more footprints at the edges of known areas, Biaggi predicted. Recent dinosaur discoveries, more clues from around the world. Bolivia's findings aren't isolated. In March, researchers in England, https://www.cbsnews.com/Chicago/video/massive-trail-of-dinosaur-footprints-found-in-England, revealed a 650-foot trail of prints from sauropods, those lumbering, long-necked plant-eaters, dating back 160 million years. Sauropods, for those new to this, were gentle giants like Brachiosaurus, with necks towering high to reach treetops. In January, British scientists discovered around 200 footprints. https://www.cbsnews.com/news-forward/dinosaur-footprints-biggest-site-found-UK, from 166 million years ago, hailed as the UK's largest such site. This is among the most awe-inspiring track sites I've encountered, both in scale and individual print size, said Professor Kirsty Edgar, a micropaleontologist from the University of Birmingham, in an interview with BBC News. https://www.bbc.com/news/articles/C24NZEC1L20. It's like time traveling to witness these enormous animals wandering and living their lives. That find followed closely on the heels of matching dinosaur footprints,